Hey everybody, what's up? It's Tia, and this is my review of the Braxton Family Values, Season 2.5, Episode 5. Okay everybody, I know what y'all thinking. Tia, why in the hell did you put this up so late? I'm sorry y'all, I really was going to do this as early as I could, but things started popping up and happening, and I wasn't able to do the video like I wanted to, you know, at a specific time. So unfortunately it's gotten put off to today, so to speak. So I will try to put the last video up as early as I can, and again I apologize for putting this video up so late. Okay, alright everybody, with that in mind, I'm gonna start it off. So here we go. First scene starts off with Tony and all of her sisters, Tamar, Trina, Tracy, and Tawanda, and I think they're all at Tony's house. Tony begins to tell her sisters that her background singers aren't working out after all. Big surprise, right y'all? So she begins to ask Trina and Tawanda will they sing backup for at her next concert, which is going to be in St. Lucia. Trina hesitates about doing it, and then she says yes, she'll do it. And then Trina also tells Tony that she's disbanding her band, and of course Tony on the side note says she's very happy because she just thought the band wasn't working out for her. And then Trina talks about her video shoot, you know, how it went and what happened and what went on basically. And then Tawanda starts to get up and dance, and while she's dancing, everybody's like singing to Tawanda, jugging and shaking and gyrating. So it was kind of cute, y'all. And that's the end of the scene with them. So you get to the next scene, which is Evelyn and Gabe, and they're at Evelyn's office. Gabe pays her a visit, and he's letting Evelyn know that he's trying to seek advice about Trina and about trying to fix his marriage. He wants the marriage to work, he wants to get back with Trina, and he wants to do everything he can to win her back. Evelyn says she likes Gabe. She's like, you know what, I like you. And she said that, you know, basically he has a good heart and he has good potential, and she wants to see it work between the two of them since he really loves her, and I guess she thinks that Trina loves him as well. Evelyn said that you gotta change your ways physically as well as mentally. And then Evelyn also said you gotta do what you do and make a brand new you. And so Gabe is kind of agreeing with her and shaking his head and everything. So she's like, okay, I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna basically hook you up. And Gabe is like, okay. And that is the scene with the two of them. So you get to the next scene, which is Tamar, Tawanda, Trina, and Tony. Tony shows up just a little bit late. Now, I said that they're at this dress shop, but they're at this like makeshift studio where they're learning to make their booty clap and make the booty go down, down. Now, the instructor, damn, she had a big old kilo booty, didn't she? She had a big ass. You couldn't help but to look. So she showed them how to drop it like it's hot and get down and stuff. How about Tony shows up with her assistant, and Tony's assistant is wiping the pole down with some alcohol like at a strip club. If any of y'all been to strip clubs or even seen them on shows, that's what they do before a dancer gets on. She takes the spray bottle with alcohol and stuff and sprays it down, you know, to get rid of the germs before she gets on pole and start dancing. And that's what her assistant was doing. So all the sisters was like, Tony, you actually got your assistant to wipe down the pole? Like, what's wrong with you? And she's like, yeah, I gotta make sure my pole is clean. Y'all, when Tony did that with her assistant, my first reaction was just what I just showed y'all. Tony, really Tony? But that's what she did. So they began to do their little stripping skit, you know. They all had on like these kind of booty shorts where they could shake them and stuff like that. So Tony does a little bit. She's you know, she's all right. Tamar gets down and dirty with hers, and she turns out to be pretty good. Tracy was good as well, and then Tawanda was good, but Miss Tawanda thought she was Miss Thang. She thought she was the best out of all of them. And she said she got knocked down, but she said between her and everybody else, she was the best. Okay, Miss Tawanda. Okay, girl. Okay. Alright. So that's what Tawanda thought. I don't have a preference of who was really the best. They were all pretty good. Tony tried it a little bit. Maybe Tony was just out of shape a little bit. But everybody else tried to seem like they was working more into it. So I can't say Tawanda was the best with that, but they all did their thing. They all were pretty good. So you get to the next scene, which is Trina and Tracy and Derek. And they're at Derek's studio. Okay, and they're looking over Trina's video. They're looking over the different clips and the different shots of the video. And while they're looking over the video, Trina begins to tell Tracy about Gabe and how Gabe was trying to help the leading man. She was like, can you believe he was trying to help the leading man, talking about he needed to do this and do that? She was like, great, Gabe was something else. So, you know, Tracy is physically listening. And then Tracy sees her shot in the video and she gets mad because she said that her cigar is not in the video. She's like, why is my cigar not in the video? And I think what happened was Derek said something that it was in the shot, but because of where her body was and where Trina was or whatever, you can't see the cigar even though the cigar was there. Y'all, Miss Tracy was not happy because y'all know in the previous episode, Tracy wanted that cigar in her hand. She wanted that cigar to be in that video, but it wasn't in there. Overall, they looked at the video and they said it looks very good. And they're basically just in the scene with them leaving after going over the shots of the video. So that's the end of the scene with the three of them. So next thing you get to is Evelyn and Gabe. This was a good scene. Okay, Evelyn takes Gabe to this beauty salon, and she gets him there, and she says, you know, you're gonna have your makeover. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna have them, you know, do you from top to bottom. So basically, not top to bottom, y'all, but basically, you know, she said you gotta change your whole look, change everything. So the stylist asked Gabe would he consider getting his hair cut off, and Gabe said sure, he's okay with that. So the lady puts these pins all up in Gabe's hair, like in about 5 or 6 sections, and she goes to snap off one big part of his hair, and he's like, I'm okay, I'm doing good. So the lady begins to cut all of his hair completely off. And while she's cutting his hair off, they're also grooming his face. As you know, I think Gabe had a mustache, he had a little hair under here, and then he had sideburns, not real heavy, this way, going like that. Right, y'all? So they cut all of that off. They cut all his hair, so his hair is like a short, like I call white man length. Nothing's hanging. Not like, I don't want to call it buzz cut. He had hair all on his head, but it was short. It was to his neck. And they cut off all his facial hair, his mustache, his beard, his goatee, everything. And when they got done, Evelyn said that Trina was going to love it. But let me tell y'all, I saw Gabe when he was done, and Gabe actually looked very, very nice. Gabe is not an ugly guy to me. He's just average looking. But when I saw his hair like that, when they did the transformation, they cut all his hair off and cut off his facial hair, he really looked really good to me, like a different person, like really nice looking. Like the hair and the long hair wasn't doing nothing for Gabe, because when I saw Gabe, I was like, wow, Gabe is cute, like really cute to me. So we're gonna keep that in mind. So, you know, they ended the scene with him and his face and everything being all clean, and Evelyn again saying Trina was gonna love the look. Y'all know why I'm laughing, because if you've seen the show, you know what comes next. So Trina meets Gabe at, I'm sorry, that's the end of the scene. So the next scene is Trina and Gabe. She meets Gabe at the restaurant. She's there early. She's waiting on him, and she's sitting down and she's getting a drink or whatever. And then all of a sudden Gabe comes in, and Trina's like, oh my God, what happened? What the fuck did you do to your hair? You know, y'all know Trina. And Gabe's like, you don't like it? And Trina says, no. She said, you look like a game show host. I guess he did. I thought it was cute. Trina didn't like it, but it looked so cute to me. But I guess maybe she's used to a certain look with her men or with her husband. I guess she just didn't like that look on Gabe. But I thought he looked cute. So anyway, Gabe told Trina that Evelyn said that she would like it. And Gabe goes on, he pretty much pours it on pretty thick. He goes on to tell her that he's trying to do better and that he wants to work in their marriage, that he loves her, he wants to make it work, he's trying to be better, he really wants to be with her, he doesn't want a divorce. He just pretty much goes on and on with that. And Trina basically says that it's going to take more than hair and suits to make it work. And Gabe said he understands that, he knows that, but this was a start. He wanted to show her that he could change, and he thought the best way to start the change, except for like his actions, was his physical appearance. So that's why he changed his face and his hair, and also because Evelyn made the suggestion and thought that it was a nice gesture to do for her. So Trina basically says that she needs more time to think about it, and just let her think about it. And they continue to have their dinner, and then that ends the scene with Trina and Gabe. So we get to the next scene, which is Tracy, Tawanda, Trina, and Tamar. They're at the restaurant. They're talking about the trip to St. Lucia and being in the water and bathing suit. So Tamar says, you know, when she goes to St. Lucia, she's going to have her a two-piece. She's got to look good and yada yada. Tracy says she's going to have 3 pieces, and she's going to have on her Spanx in the water. And they're like, can you wear Spanx in the water? Y'all, can y'all wear Spanx in the water? But anyway, that's what she says. So then, y'all know what's next. Trina begins to talk about Gabe, and that's when everything kind of goes to the left. Trina is telling everybody that Gabe wants to make it work again. He wants back in the relationship. He came in all dressed up and different. And of course, Tamar does not take this well. Tamar does not want to basically even see Trina back with Gabe, because she thinks it'll be a big mistake. She's thinking that it's not worth going back, that he hurt her so much, he's not going to change. Tamar really puts her $2 worth in and lets her know how she feels. But Tamar also tells Trina to make sure everything is on point before she goes back to him. Tracy thinks that it's a bad idea, and she don't want her crying on her shoulder if things get bad again between her and Gabe. And then Tamar again says you gotta do what you gotta do, and she goes into the thing about blessing the prophet, which I guess, I don't know if that's her or the person that's trying to help her out, but she said you gotta bless the prophet. And then Tawanda asked Trina, you know, what do you want to do? Tawanda kind of stayed out of it and didn't say what she thinks she should do. She said, what do you want to do? And Trina said she's not sure, and she said she has to think about it. So basically, that was their conversation, and that was the end of the scene with the 4 of them. So you get the next scene, which is Trina and Tamar. They're at a restaurant. They have a heart-to-heart sit-down talk, and again they talk about Gabe. So this whole show is really about Trina and Gabe. Really. So they talk about Gabe, and then Trina says she doesn't know what she wants to do. She's torn because she sees how her kids are since he has not been in the house, and you know, she doesn't want her children to suffer, but at the same time she doesn't know if her marriage can work. And then Trina also talks about how when she got married, her father did not come to the wedding, and she just wants to make sure that if she gets back with him, that basically everything can work out and it's not the same thing. And you know, Trina says it gets more deeper than just, you know, her marriage. Like she says, about her kids and how she feels and about things changing. And then Tamar basically just tells her that she wants her to be in a place that makes her happy, no matter what it is. Be in a place that makes you happy. They basically agree. I think they clink the glasses. They continue to eat. And that is the end of the scene with the 2 of them. So you get to the last scene, which is Tony and Trina and Tamar. And they're at Tony's house, and they are screening for Trina's video. So Trina shows them the whole video. You see them looking at the video. Now, first when you see them looking at the video, they give off these strange looks, like they're mad or they don't like the video. You know, they're like, I mean, That's the looks they were giving. And I'm thinking, uh-oh, they don't like the video. But sometimes y'all can't read what a person is thinking by their face. You should sometimes, but that's not the case with a lot of people. So after they get done looking at the video, Trina said, what do you think? And Tony and Tamar both said that they thought it was good. They clapped their hands and said it was really good. Tony says that she does believe they should edit the video a little bit, but other than that, it's really good. And you know, Tony and Tamar again both say that it was good, it was cute. They said, but the DJ, that's your DJ? And they say, ain't she from America's Next Top Model? I don't know who that is. They should have said her name because I don't recognize everybody from America's Next Top Model, even though that is my show. But anyway, they said she needs to be cut because all you got is just a DJ, and it don't need to be focused on a DJ, it needs to be focused on you. That's what Tony said. And then Tamar says that, yeah, you need to take her out anyway. She said there'll be no caramel chicks in my video shoot. No caramel chicks at all. Caramel, in case y'all don't realize what she's talking about, I'm not trying to be funny. She mean light skin. So they gotta be dark skin? Tamar, really? But y'all, Tamar off the chain anyway, so for her to even say something like that didn't even surprise me that much because this is Tamar talking. So we're gonna bypass what Tamar said. So anyway, Tamar said, you know what? She said that video and Trina and her situation got me thinking about a song I want to sing about. Trina going back to Gabe. So Tamar gets up and sings this song, and Tony's playing the piano about Trina not taking Gabe back. Nice song, but again, Tamar. And y'all, that's pretty much how the scene ended with Tamar singing the song of Trina not taking Gabe back. I don't think she said their name, but she was just saying you shouldn't take him back. Tony playing the piano. Them ending the show with them singing, with Tamar singing. And y'all, that's the end of the episode, and that was the end of the show. So I was going to say next week, but that's tomorrow. Tomorrow's show is coming on, the season finale. And it looks like it's going to be pretty interesting again. They're going to be at St. Lucia's. Tony's going to be singing, and all the girls are going anyway. But I think just Tawanda and Trina are just going to be the only ones staying back up, but they're all going. Gabe gets down on his knees and asks Trina to renew their wedding vows. And then you see them on the beach renewing their wedding vows. Okay, so after all of this, Trina takes Gabe back. We don't know how much time has passed, but she don't call that man a cheater and this and that, and now she's taking the man back, y'all. We could have just saved all this and worked it out a different way for them to have to go through all this. That's just my opinion. What do I know? It seems like they can't seem to get rid of their men between Trina and Gabe and Tawanda and Andre. Tawanda can't seem to let Andre go either. Tony's the only one thing that have been able to have a smooth divorce and still friends with her husband. Tracy is still happily married as far as we know, and so is Tamar and Vince, even though they're the oddest couple I've ever seen. But that damn Trina and Gabe and Tawanda and Andre cannot seem to get it together. They either struggling in and out. But anyway, they're supposedly going to renew their vows tomorrow, so that's going to be pretty interesting to see. So, alright, everybody, that is my recap for tonight. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe to my channel. Again, I'd like to thank you for watching. I'm sorry I get this up so late, y'all, but thank you for watching. Y'all take care, and I hope to see you in the next video, alright? Alright, everybody, until the next time, which is hopefully tomorrow night. Y'all take care, alright? Take care. Bye-bye.